Hey, Julia Treat here from juliatreat.com. Medium, angel intuitive, miracle maker, and speech pathologist. I want to talk to you today about your children. It's funny, I have a little squirrel right outside my door that just showed up and he's looking in my window as I record this. I have squirrels that show up all the time because we feed them peanuts. So just having a little distracted. So I want to talk to you about your kids. You know, I started working with children years ago as a speech pathologist, and I worked with children anywhere from birth, children who had feeding disorders, maybe were born and had to be on a tube feeding, and then helping them transition to oral feeding. But from birth to all ages, I've even worked with adults. But at the time I opened up to my abilities as a medium and angel intuitive in 2008, I was serving ages 0 to 3 years old. And I would see children in their homes. And I mean, I will have to pat myself on the back and brag a little. I am really good with the kids. I am just one big kid to them. They actually looked at me as their, friend that showed up to play with them. But during my time as a speech pathologist and then opening up to this, the other side of me that I didn't know was there, I realized a lot of the children that I was serving had abilities. They could, they would be maybe talking to someone who we couldn't see there, the mom and I couldn't see, but mom would say, look, she has conversations all the time with this person, and I think it's my aunt and uncle, or my daughter talks about angels all the time, so many occasions or instances while I was a speech pathologist. Then as I opened up to my abilities as a medium and angel intuitive and started seeing clients, it has just blossomed into, I now mentor many families with sensitive children, and I even mentor children all the way, even 2 years old on up. And the thing is, I always know it's not just me. The angels and guides and God, they know exactly how to come through for each little munchkin or what I'm supposed to say. And the parents always say it was life-changing for their child just to have somebody get them or understand what's happening. And also not just the child, but to help the parents understand what's happening. And that it's not something to be afraid of. So many come to me that are so fearful, and they think their child is like connecting with some evil, dark thing. A lot of times it's angels that are coming through, and I will tell them things during the visit. I mean, it's a reading basically, but I'm just going to call it a session because it's parents and children together. And I will give them certain things that make sense, things that I wouldn't know. And the parents will say, validation of, yeah, okay, well, maybe he is talking to Archangel Michael and not something bad. And so children have many abilities, and sometimes they're experiencing things that you as a parent aren't. That doesn't mean you never did, by the way. We come in wide open as babies. We still have a strong connection to the universe, to God, to our angels, to our guides. We have connection. And as life goes on then, from the time we're born, we go through life, and one fearful thing after another starts happening, whatever it is. It starts putting up that wall of, whoa, I'm a little scared of that. I don't know what that is. I can't tell you how many times parents have come for a reading, or we've done it over the phone or Skype if they're in another state or country, and they'll say, my daughter is so terrified because she sees this man, or whatever it is that they are seeing. And so I'm always, tuned in and going through the process of giving them whatever it is that I can do to help them. And that's my intent with anyone that I speak with, is that person or that family, they get whatever they need the most that day for healing and moving forward. That is my intention. Every time I start my day, that is my intention for my entire day, for anyone that I come across. So a lot of times though, when I start talking to the kids about things like, you are this amazing bright light. And what if, I always say, first of all, I get information on what's going on. And sometimes I do believe we have souls that are stuck here. Not everyone, but there are some. And I think there's different reasons. It could be maybe they think they can help their family more from here, so they didn't go to the light. I can help my family more if I stay here. Some of them are just attached to their property. There's so many different reasons, and some of them have been told, oh, I'm going to go to hell, so they actually don't go anywhere because they're so scared they're going to go to a bad place. Now, I can just, again, only share with you things that I have experienced or connected with. That's it. I can't speak for anyone else. I can only give you what I've experienced or my clients. So when I start talking to the children about their spiritual team, that's what I like to call it, and I start teaching them about all the angels that they have around them and that they have guardian angels that signed up just to be with them, and they've always been with them, and their spirit animal guide. We all have one main animal that came with us here. We have many more that show up to give us messages, but we have one main animal spirit guide that helped us come in this time. And I even help kids, I'll do guided meditations. I help them connect with their spirit animal guide, with their guardian angels. Sometimes they hear their names. Sometimes they get it's not even sometimes, the kids always hear their names. They get messages from them. And then a lot of times I'll have them color or draw about their experience. And I'm always blown away. Kids are so wide open. They connect so easily because, see, they haven't been here as long as us. They don't have as many blocks as we have created. So my mission, one of my main goals in this life, I know now, one of the main things I signed up for coming down here was to help the children. And it was to help them remember who they are, remember that they have this amazing, beautiful team ready to help them at any time. I am here to take them out of the fear of it, and I am also here to help the parents. You as parents, I'm here to help you understand your children, but not just understand them and support them. I'm here to help you get your connection back. There's always the flow. The universe is always flowing to us. There are beings around us all the time. Angels are always around. We are the ones that stop the flow. We are the ones that put up the blinders. They're here to help us. So I have put together a series. I actually call it Team Halo for these little kiddos. It's for ages anywhere from maybe 4 on up to adults. Adults would get something out of this series. But I'm going to have it's a virtual classroom. We'll be meeting once a month online. The first one, I'm looking at my calendar, is February 5th. It's a Sunday from 6 to 8. And if you hop onto my website, juliatreat.com, just go to upcoming events and look up Team Halo. Again, February 5th is the first one, 6 to 8. And you'll see the first one is called Angels, Angels Everywhere. I have a lot of really cool things planned, and I will let you hop over there and take a look at it, though, so I don't go into a lot of detail. But I call it a family affair. It is, hopping on with me, your entire family, whether you have one child or several sensitive kids, come on over. Be a part of that event. If you can't make it live, now here's the thing, the virtual classroom, there will be, if you sign on via the computer, we will all be able to see each other. I don't know, I see those blue lights coming down over me right now in purple. Cool. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can see, whoop, funny. So there's Archangel Michael right there. He helps me all the time, and he comes in as blue and purple, so very cool. The virtual classroom, though, will be, if you sign on through your computer, everyone will be able to see each other. So all the kids will be able to see each other, the family members. I really look at it as a community. It's going to be a place where kids can get to know other children that are interested in the same stuff, other sensitive children. There'll be a chat box so you can actually ask questions, comments. So we will have an interactive session. And if you dial in via the phone, you'll only be able to hear it. You won't be able to participate in any other way, and that's fine, but I wanted you to be aware of that. So I hope you can make it to that event. because I'm here to help you and your children grow, but to make your life, your journey easier, and to get you tapped into your spiritual team, your angels, your guides, all this cool stuff that's just waiting. God created all of these beings to help us. We should be tapping into them, but they aren't allowed to help us unless we call on them. I will help you and your children learn to do that, and it is very easy. I have taught these classes before in person, and it blows me away what the kids get out of this. They color and draw afterwards, and some of them have pictures of them holding their hands with their guardian angel. It's just magical. It really is. And the kids, I always hear back from the parents, and they're like, so, Johnny won't quit talking about your class, and he just wants to know when the next one is. So every month I plan to do one, have a class. It will be different each month. I will have a blurb on my website about what that month's class is about. They will be recorded if you're not able to attend. So even if you can't attend it, please sign up anyway. You will be able to watch it with your child at your own convenience, and it will still be a magical experience. I will be guiding everyone, the adults, the children, the whole entire family. You will be guided in a guided meditation, and it will be magical. All right. So for now, call your angels in. Angels, please help me in any way that you can. Make my life easier. Watch over my child. Watch over me. Again, let me stress, the angels can be with many people at one time, so don't just give them away. You call them in for yourself and your children. All right, thanks for listening, and it's been great to connect with you. I hope to see you at my virtual classroom with Team Halo. All right, God bless. Bye.